Hi everyone, so it is coming up to Valentine's, I know. So I decided to do two looks. The first look is going to be focused on the eyes and a nice dewy skin, and then the second look I'm going to do a nice bold lip and a matte skin. So if you want to see how I got the first look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so here is what we are dealing with. I also forgot to mention this eye look would go lovely with green colour eyes as well. Basically, I just primed my whole eye lid with my concealer brush. This is the Zoeva 142. It's my favourite go-to brush. I just like buffing it away. It's just easy to buff and use. And I also use the Morphe C1.55 all over the lid. And now I'm going to go in with the first eyeshadow colour, and that is black. So I'm going to go in Temptress in my Jacklyn Hill palette volume 2, and it's just basically the black eyeshadow with Kylie SK04 brush. And I'm just going to map the shape that I want with the black. Starting with the corner, and I'm going to point it up towards my brow bone and then go all the way around like so. And once you're happy with the shape, I just keep building that colour up. I wasn't sure what look I was going to do, and this is just what came out. So for a makeup artist, I am actually quite natural when it comes to makeup, as in, no, well, my skin would be fairly full coverage, I suppose, but for my eyes, I don't tend to wear a lot of eyeshadows. I generally wear just false lashes. But because we are in a lockdown and we've nowhere to go, it's just nice to do yourself up for Valentine's. Something to do. Make yourself feel better. Well, it makes me feel better anyways. So now I have that down, I'm going to go under the eye using the same brush. Like so. Now, so you're going to look a bit crazy. This is what you're working with. So now I'm going to go in with my second colour, and I'm going to take my MAC 221 brush and back in the Jacklyn Hill Volume 2 palette, and we're going to go in with the colour Crazy. Definitely a good name for this look. So yeah, I'm basically going to focus this on the skin and on the black. So 50 on the black, 50 on the skin, and again circular motions. I'm really just diffusing the black. So I got a lot of questions for people ask me where is the best place to buy makeup, etc., especially when we can't really go out, leave the house. So I buy a lot of my makeup online. My first one is Cult Beauty. I absolutely love Cult Beauty. That site would have like Natasha, Denona, which I absolutely love. And what else would it have? Like Huda Beauty, and also has Charlotte Tilbury. They're also very good brands. Another online site I like to buy makeup from would be Beauty Bay. Beauty Bay is really good, and there's a lot of inexpensive products on that as well. If you're wanting your hubby or your husband or your fiance or your girlfriend or whoever, there's definitely a good selection on them sites. They do like makeup brushes, makeup, skincare, tools, vibrators. Yeah, well, whatever you're into. And then also the last site I would shop at would be, what's the name? Look Fantastic, and they sell MAC Cosmetics, along with other brands as well. Perfect when you're happy with that blend. So I just blended it underneath as well and flicked right out into the corners. Now I'm going to go in with my third colour, and this is on a SK02 Kylie brush, and I'm going to go in with the colour Tipsy Girl, and it's this big bright pink right here. Pink to make the boys wink, and we're just going to focus it right in the corner here up into the brow bone and right across the brow bone and flicking it out towards the temples. We're going to repeat this on the bottom. It's actually horrible out there. I didn't go out. I didn't get to WALK my dogs today. Unfortunately, it's always good to get them out. Okay. Now I want to cut my crease. So I'm not going to be too careful with this one as I did on the last few videos. So I'm just going to get my concealer, flat brush, and I'm just going to basically carve out where I want my crease to be. Just taking your time to print out where you want your cut crease to be. Just take your time. And then when I open my eyes, I can see that I've gone high enough. I haven't gone high enough, so I'm going to go a little bit higher again. Because you really want to be able to see your eyeshadow when you open your eyes. It's going to make it nice and big. Like seductive eyes. Okay. Then I flip my brush. This is just helps life so much. So if I flip the brush, shape it in here. See the way the brush is like the shape of that corner, and it kind of prints it off for you. And now I'm just going, doesn't matter if it gets muddy like that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be neat at all, because we're going to really just be packing lots of colour on. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go in and set the lid, and I'm going to set it with this, speaking of, Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette, and this one is in eyeshadow palette 5. It just says, no, this is palette 8, and I'm going to pick the golden rose colour, right, which is right here, and this little set is all shimmers, and I absolutely love this product. It is really buttery, really easy to work with, and that's what I love. I'm going to go in with my little Zoeva in 234, and I'm going to dip that in, and I'm going to cover my whole lid in this beautiful golden rose colour. And this is just going to be my first lid colour. It is so buttery, you can tell, because when I put the brush in, it kind of moves, like melts into the eyeshadow. So good. I'm just going to go in with this brush. It has no name, just another flat brush, and I just want to put in my highlighter for the brow bone and highlighter for the tear duct. I'm going to go in with this colour here, and it's just this beautiful, like a pink iridescent white, or white iridescent pink, whichever way you want to call it, and it's the shade Stardust. And I'm just going to put this right into my tear duct here. See that? I'm not going to wet this one, I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to go up into the brow bone, and I'm just going to colour that whole area in. See that? perfect. Okay, once you have that done, now I'm going to go in and finish the lid. So basically what I did was I got the same brush as before, which is my 234, and I just got this lovely gorgeous pigment colour by Inglot, and it's like this. As you can see, it's cranberry and it has flecks of gold in it, and this is in the shade 86. And what I did was I sprayed some Fix Plus, got it a bit damp, that's what he said, and then I dip it into the product, obviously, and then I just painted my whole lid. Wow, it is so gorgeous colour. Look at that. I mean, who's not getting sex with these eyes? I'm joking. Okay. I just cannot deal with this eyeshadow colour. It is so... Look at that. Fab. Okay, moving on. My Note Ultra Dark eyeliner I'm gonna go in with my black gel ultra. I'm going to go in with my black ultra black eyeliner. Wow. So I'm gonna do my little cat point at the tear duct ever so slightly. Lean back, like I said in the last video. This will really help you do your eyeliner if you are struggling with doing it. If you're a beginner, you don't know how to do it, I would highly recommend you tilting your eye right back. Let me know in the comments if this tip helped. Let that dry. I'll actually, do you know what, I'm gonna do my black liner as well. So I'm gonna do my NYX black eyeliner pencil in my waterline here. Now, you can of course leave your makeup like this, stick lashes on, and then you're done with the look. But of course I went that bit extra and I wanted to add some glitter right in the crease here. So what I did was I got my duo glue, which is the one with the stick, which is the handiest one for this look. Did this, and then I basically followed my crease like so. Be careful now not to let, hold on. Be careful not to take too much product with that and have the duo glue run. Now I'm going to get my little, this is just a little artist brush, and I'm going to go in with my Lit Cosmetics Sugar and Spice Loose Glitter. I'm going to dip my brush in that and then just go on top of what I just laid down. And you want to just take your time. Look how pretty that looks. Now don't mind with all that fallout. I will obviously be wiping it off, but just a slight warning, you may find that them glitters there for the next month because it's so difficult to get rid of. Okay, so now I am going to do my foundation. So I'm going to zoom you out. I always zoom in. I don't know what the story is with that. Okay, so first get all that glitter off my face. My Becca Backlight priming filter, and this is just an illuminating filter. It's really going to give me that nice glowy skin that I'm wanting to get for this look. So it looks something like this. Obviously, if you have oily skin, just skip this part. I'm going to also mix it in with my foundation that I cannot name. Shisheido. I think it's called Shisheido. Shisheido? I'm going to go in with this foundation, and it is in Golden 4. And this is also going to be quite illuminating as well. So what I do is I just basically put it on my skin directly. And then I buff that in with my Real Techniques foundation brush. I'm just going to give it a nice glow. That rain out there, oh my god. Now I'm going to place my foundation on top of that. Just going to pop my foundation on. I like to start from the center like I said in the last video, and then buff whatever is left out. 1.55 Morphe concealer. Ooh, I am going to have some trouble editing this video. Seriously, with all the mistakes I've done today, I just can't talk for the life of me. I don't know what the story is. I'm gonna go brown like this, doing my little dot and my little triangle here. Perfect. Now I'm looking like I'm going to Coachella. I wish. Okay. Now I'm going to get my concealer brush, which is my buffing brush again. I like using this little concealer brush. Gets the job done. Okay, once I am done with the concealer, I like to kind of let that all set and melt in together before I powder. So I'm going to jump onto my brows. I'm going to go in with my favourite brow pencil, and it is by Benefit, and this is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil in shade 4. So I'm going to get the spoolie. Of course it would have to be on the other side. Brush my brows up. Like I said, I like my brows bushy and untamed. I mean, I actually really don't care at this point, but yeah, that's the shape and look that I'm going for. So I'm going to just get my angled side of the brush pointing towards my nose, and I'm just going to draw ever so slightly my line underneath. So I'm focusing on the line starting from here, my arch here, and finishing here. So it's going to go up and then back down. And then I go on top and follow my natural brow hair and then go right down again. And then I basically just fill in the middle by mimicking little hair strokes. And I also do the same in the middle. Like so. Now, brow, no brow. Okay, I just finished the other brow off camera, and I also just realised that I forgot to stick my lash on. So yeah, this is the completed eye. I basically just stuck that lash on off camera as well. So there's my 2 brows done and my false lash on. I can zoom you back out and we can go on with our lives. Let's go and set our foundation down. So I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques brush. It doesn't have a name. Well, it does have a name, but it's so old, the name has gone off. And I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralizing Skin Finish Powder, and this is in the shade Light. So it looks like this. And I'm basically just going to set where I get oily. It's going to be the center of my face here, down my forehead, and then on my chin. And then I go and do the rest of the face. I am after having so many hiccups in this video. This is going to be an absolute nightmare for me to finish. I should have actually done a talk over a voiceover. See, this is what my I just can't seem to get my head in this video, sorry. So hopefully it turns out okay for you. So I'm going to go in with my Morphe highlight and contouring palette, and I'm just going to use my Zoeva 114 brush. Again, contouring the same areas that I normally like to contour, so I'm chinny chin chin. And then when I want to get a nice precise nose contour, I go in with a slightly smaller brush. This one's by Fuchsia, it doesn't have a name, and I'm just going to go in with one of the more cooler tone contour colours, and I'm going to just go down the side of my nose, keeping right in the inner side, making sure that it's nice and straight. And then when I get to my nose, and then when I get to the tip of my nose, I just do a little V, like so, and then connect them. And now my dog is going to start, watch, wait and you see. So now I'm going to do my blush. I'm going to try and do this quick. Sneezing and all. My fuchsia pink. Oh, what's wrong? He's trying to climb on me. I'm nearly there. I just have to try and grab that brush that doesn't have a name on it. Okay, I cannot find that brush, so I'm going to use this Zoeva 101 brush. It's a big ass brush. I'm just going to dip it all in. I'm going to place it on the apples of my cheeks, buffing up into my bronzer, contour, whatever. That way the two colours are just, see? That way the two colours are just going. You finished? Go on. Melt in together, and there won't be any like stopping and starting. Into my highlighter, and I'm going to use the highlighter that's in the Morphe palette. It's called Stardust, and remember we used it in the tear duct and the brow bone, so it's all going to marry in together. And I like to just spritz my face with this, bless you, and then my cat sneezes. So I spritz my face with Fix Plus. I'm going to go into Stardust, which is this lovely shimmer white iridescent pink colour, and I'm going to use my Kylie SK01 brush, and I'm loving, absolutely loving how this look is turning out. Wow, how fab. I'm going to put it up on my brow bone here. So I'm going to get this like teeny tiny brush, C148. I think I got this is a little crown brush. I'm just going to go down my nose. Oh, that's a bit much now. Look how cute. And then just like a little dot here. It's like a little exclamation dot sign, symbol. See, I just can't talk today. Perfect. Now I'm going to do set my whole makeup together. And last but not least, the lips. So I'm going to go in with my lip liner, Kylie Jenner in Expo. No, you think I know these names by now. In Coconut. This is in Coconut. And then this is MAC Lust lip gloss. And then I'm going to go in with this colour, which is called Bare by Kylie, and I'm just going to focus that in the middle. So this is the final look. I'm actually really happy the way this turned out. Yeah, so just a quick little tip and note: if you get fallout all on top of your lash line, especially working with pigments and glitter, I would recommend just going back on top with your gel liner or liquid liner or whatever liner that you used, and just see the way, look, there's all like glitter there. I just go over the area and that will just fix that right up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more future videos like this. And yeah, I shall see you in the next video.